Former President Duterte revealed his impression of Russian President Vladimir Putin in the latest episode of Gikan sa Masa para sa Masa. Let's find out more with Hannah Jane Sancho.
A quite humble man in person. This is how former President Rodrigo Duterte described Russian President Vladimir Putin in the recent episode of Gikan sa Masa para sa Masa with Pastor Apollo Sikibuloy on SMNI. The former president made the comment when Pastor Apollo Sikibuloy pointed out that Putin has many Asian countries allies despite being bedeviled by Western media.
Si President Putin was invited to China, he went there. Now he is invited again to Thailand and Vietnam and is also going there. In spite of the fact na meron siyang warrant of arrest na ICC. In spite of the fact that he is being bedeviled by the Western media, but marami pa rin siyang friends sa Asia, no?
Western media claims that the start of the conflict has thrown the Russian president into isolation, which has expanded after the International Criminal Court issued an arrest warrant against him, although Russia is not a member of the foreign court and does not recognize its authority. Putin recently made 2 foreign visits. The first was in Kyrgyzstan to meet President Sadir Japarov, and the second was in China to join the Third Belt and Road Forum and talk with Chinese President Xi Jinping, whom Putin calls his dear friend. And recently, Putin accepted invitations from Thailand and Vietnam. It can be noted that Thailand, a country not a state party to the ICC Rome Statute, opted to maintain its ties with Russia. On the other hand, Vietnam has had a strong relationship with Russia since the Soviet Union era. Meanwhile, former President Rodrigo Duterte, who agreed with Pastor Apollo Sikibuloy's remarks, revealed his impression of Putin, saying the Russian president is quite humble and not arrogant.
To the Western press, talaga demonyo si Putin. Pero pag nakaibigan mo si Putin, he's just an ordinary, well, of course, a politician, because that position is political. You cannot be there without politics. Maano siya. Maano rin. He's quite humble and sa person. Wala man akong nakitang mayabang na dito naman sa Pilipinas. Marami dyan sa Congress.
It can be remembered that during his presidency, former President Duterte sought closer relations between the Philippines and Russia as part of his friends to all, enemies to none foreign policy. In 2017, Duterte thanked Putin for helping turn the tide in the Marawi siege by donating vehicles, assault weapons, and ammunition. In 2019, Duterte made a second trip to Russia after the first one was cut short by the fall of Marawi. In January of this year, the former president said he considers Putin a friend but disagrees with his move to launch a military operation in Ukraine, raising concerns about global instability. For God and my beloved Philippines, this has been Hannah Jane Sancho, SMNI News.